Okay, guys, I want to talk a little bit about the LogoSoft software. There's several parts to this software page here that I want you to remember what the name of it is. The first one is the menu bar, which is kind of like in Microsoft Windows. You've got a real similar format here. The next one is our workspace, which is down here where you actually put your components for your program in. The next is going to be the diagram editor toolbar, and that's this right here where this blue bar is. And the last one is going to be the instruction blocks or the instruction bar right here, and that's this one. So let me show you a couple little things that you can do on this. For one, on the menu bar, you can open a new file. So if I'm hover over new and I click ladder diagram, that's what we're going to start with is a ladder diagram. This is going to look similar to your motor controls ladder logic, and so you'll be a little bit familiar with those. So make sure that when you do a new file that you're using the ladder diagram here, just like that. Okay. Now down in here underneath the function block where the instructions are, we're going to be using a couple of main ones right here. The first one is going to be this make contact, and I'm not going to do a whole lot here right now. And the next one is going to be the relay coil. All right, so those are two of the biggies that you're going to be using on the function blocks or the instruction blocks. The next bar that says diagram editor, we're going to be using a couple of main ones here. And this first one here that looks kind of like an arrow, a double arrow, we'll use it. And all that does is draw lines in between components. So if we click right there, we can draw a line over to another one. And then we can also draw another line over to our hot rail over here, kind of like our motor controls. The next part of our diagram editor is going to be our simulator. And if we click that simulator, we'll get a bar on the bottom where we can simulate what this circuit will do. And you can see where I'm clicking a little switch down. This is our input, and here's our output, our Q1, which is our light. Okay, I click the switch. It simulates the light coming on down here at the bottom. I'm going to turn our simulator off. The next one on here we'll use is our online test. So we're working in the software right here, but when you download a program to the PLC, you use this online test to see what the PLC is doing over here on your software. So it's a pretty cool little feature. On our instruction blocks, there's a lot of different ones, and we're only going to start out real simply and work our way up to the more complex ones, but there's a ton of them on here. You can see that you can do a whole lot of programming using this function block or this instruction blocks. Okay, that's a basic introduction to the software. Next thing you know, we'll be getting started doing some programming.